Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for December 2020. This is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, always. Those intuitively guided to the channel. You may not know if you have Gemini in your chart. You were just, I think your spirit guides just kind of pushed you this way. Welcome. If you're in love with the Gemini, I just want to give a reminder that if you're checking on someone else, chances are there's some messages in there for you too. Because your spirit guides know that you're here, right? So they want to get messages to you however they can. Maybe some aren't paying attention to some signs. So, your guides will put them in a reading or put them in here, and then you're just like nudged to it. So trust that. Gemini, for some reason, I felt like starting your reading with a Mother Mary card, which normally when I use them at the end. But I just feel like someone out there needs one. So we're going to pull it. We'll just read what's on the card, and then maybe at the end of the reading we'll go back and read what's in the book, if need be. I have a feeling it's going to play into your reading somehow. So let's go ahead and begin. Remember, when you start to watch a reading, take a moment, even if you got to pause the video, and allow yourself to be calm and open, and allow it to flow to you. Don't resist, right? Don't resist it. If you know something's not for you, then it's not for you. What I mean by that is sometimes, like, well, a lot of times we talk about love, and some people will be like, there is no way in hell, this type of thing. Well, that's fine. It may not be for you, but it tells me you're also not open to it. I get why. I do. Lord, do I. Okay, well, we got two, so we're going to take them. We have watched over, which is always good, and we have blessings. So watched over, I allow myself to feel safe and enjoy my life, knowing that heaven is watching over my loved ones and me. Be strong is the next card. I pull myself up and do what needs to be done. Okay. And then we're going to take we'll put them over here. We're going to take our three major arcanas. This gives us kind of like the bullet points of what our reading is going to be about. Excuse me. We have the Magician, which fits perfectly with the energy of be strong, right? I pull myself up and do what needs to be done. That's exactly what the Magician is doing. Manifesting. Manifesting from what? From all the tools of all his experience and all of his lives. So there's a lot. Maybe we don't feel it, but nonetheless, chances are it's there. Number one, this is the first person the Fool meets when he is starting on a new journey, which we are often. Fool is a reminder of all the tools, everything you've gained from where you've just been. It's a reminder to also let go what needs to be let go. So we have the Strength card next. This is about overcoming, right? This is within ourselves. Many times I feel like this talks about your shadow self, and having the ability to tame it, to see it and tame it. I don't feel like it's not like you can get rid of your shadow self. You have your positive, you have your negative. Always will be, right? But it's learning how to tame it. And then we have the Emperor. We have Leo and Aries side by side. So I don't normally read them as people. Alright, let's bring in our next deck. You know, the Emperor is the father figure, and also like can be the boss, someone we look up to. Usually the leader, right? He's looking over at the Strength card, and I have to say I've been feeling a lot of fathers, and I don't say this unless I feel it. I feel a lot of fathers who may have crossed over, and it may be part of what you're trying to overcome, the sadness, the missing, that type of thing. And I want to say, like, there he is right beside you. But not just that, also in the energy of helping you to create, helping you to manifest. You're being watched over. We know that right here, right? It's your first card, being watched over. Um, if someone may have a father who would say this to you, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, right? And do what needs to be done, that type of thing. He may have been that type of person. Now it doesn't have to be a father, it can be a grandfather, can be a bigger brother, really can be anyone, but I feel like this is someone that you would have looked up to in life. So, did I cut these? I don't know. Let's cut them, just in case. We have the Nine of Pentacles, which is in reverse. Very seldom do I get that in reverse. So there's something that's going on that may be affecting your finances. For one thing, you may not be feeling the success that you hoped. I feel like, if you've been thinking about manifesting your own business, the Emperor is the boss, by the way. That's another way you can look at him. And again, it doesn't have to be male, female. Some of you, and I've been getting this a lot lately too, it's like, it's funny, what was I getting before I even started this reading? It's like, I should have said it right away. There was a message that I feel like it'll come up. I don't get a message and, like I forget it, but it'll come back through. And it's starting to right now because I feel like it's about your creativity. Look at this. We have the Empress. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Three of Wands. The Two of Pentacles. So this Two of Pentacles is coming under the Nine of Pentacles. So there's your question. I don't know if your question is, do I begin it? Do I start it? I don't know if maybe this Emperor and Empress have split. Because we have the Five of Pentacles right next to this Empress, so I may have split. I feel like someone doesn't think they have enough experience to begin something, but yet I feel you should begin it anyway. It's like, what's that saying? Like, play the part until you become it. That's not the saying, but I feel like the Magician is saying to some of you, like, if you're trying to create something, try to do it from the highest caliber you can. Because what I feel like is anything I create, let's say in the dark, it will come to the light sooner or later. So I feel like what it's saying is do it right the first time. I don't mean it quite like that. To have your true success, because it shows that you can have it. Some of you, it feels like, something was taken away and that may have, like, halted plans for you. But again, I pull myself up and do what needs to be done. We go into the Five of Pentacles energy. That's like the Tower happening to you. I feel like that must be why the Strength card is here. It's almost like, I'm feeling different things, but it's almost like I had a business, someone took it away. But listen, if that's the case, it feels like then start again. Start again. Like your days aren't over, your blessings aren't done. Your destiny is not finished just because, someone perhaps felt like that. And what I've noticed though is like it's almost like a 60-40 split. Interesting. But anyway, so then we have the question, can I do this? How will it fit into my world? Will it give me, these are logical questions that I'm asking within the Two of Pentacles. I'm not like stuck in my head. I'm not overthinking. I'm asking real logical questions. Can I fit it in my life? How much time am I willing to dedicate to it? That type of thing. So anyways, we have the Five of Pentacles here, and so I do feel like there had to be a split from something. Some of you could, again, be how you made your money. But the Five of Pentacles talks about where you're heading, right? It's like what happened, happened. Now you're heading somewhere else, right? Now you're starting a new type journey. And I love that the Three of Wands follows that, because that's a very optimistic energy. And by the way, this Two of Pentacles can't see the ships behind him. This Three of Wands can see five. Like here's two, but yet here's five. So it's almost like, can I, should I, especially as it relates to your money or your creativity, can I, should I, is this the time? I don't have all that I feel like I need. I feel like, yeah, you do. Start it. Like just start it, because the ships will come in. The ships will come in when they're meant to come in, and it's like we're looking right at them. For some, it's like the Father is saying, listen, boom, 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 you have more blessings on your way. When you move out of the Five of Pentacles energy, you're heading towards energy of soulmates, soulmates of all kinds, but to truly give you a helping hand. So let's keep going. Excuse me. I know people hate it when I sniffle. This can be a partnership that broke up also. And you may, again, be feeling, not so great about it. But yet, it's funny, because I feel like a lot of our paths where, like, these endings come up or these hard things come up, and we're looking at it only at one way, like, this is difficult. But we're not seeing the advantages that will come from it. Well, thank you. And there comes the Nine of Cups. That's self-fulfillment, right? So it kind of is like how you would look at it. We have the High Priestess coming under the Empress. Well. That's very powerful energy, and I like that it's really connecting back up to the Magician. Even though, the Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. So Nine of Pentacles talks about success, but it also talks about the energy of your guardian angel, of your guide. So perhaps some of you just aren't feeling it, but bam, they're like, here we are. You're being watched over, right? You're being watched over. And we have the Nine of Cups. So I move from this somewhat difficult energy of the Five of Pentacles, but ultimately I end up in the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is where, hey, life is starting to feel good again. I feel like my old self again. This is about, there's a lot of wisdom, I would say, in this reading. Now, do I realize that I have this wisdom, or is this part of what my path is about, is figuring this out? Because with all this wisdom, sorry, I feel like my door keeps cracking open. Anyways, with all this wisdom, when I start to realize that, whatever has this nine flipped over, the Nine of Pentacles is also about reflection, or the nine itself. It's the final judgment, right? It's the final judgment. So, coming close to ending one door, but the Five of Pentacles tells me you're heading towards another door. Well, I have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse here, but I have the Nine of Cups in the upright here. So, I feel like whatever's in this Two of Pentacles, should I or shouldn't I feel like you're saying yes. Yes, because, first of all, the High Priestess comes between that, right? It's helping you make a decision. So are your ancestors, so are your spirit guides, helping you make a decision. The next one, be strong, pull yourself up and do what needs to be done, and I feel like that's what you're doing. And then ultimately, though I may have begun in the Five of Pentacles energy, right, have that tower right behind me, Nine of Cups, it's like, what tower? What tower? Oh, that's right, I forgot about that tower. So, now I know why I had to pull those two Mother Mary Oracle cards first. It is like fitting in your reading like nothing other. This is the star. Look at this. Is card of Aquarius. This is about your hopes, your dreams, your wishes. What is your hope and your dreams surrounded by? Three of Wands. I may not see it out there, but I know it's out there. Right? This is me passionately. This is me following my desire. Following my desire. The Nine of Cups is on the other side of it. Fulfillment. Right? Some of you, it's not about love. It's about your finances. It's about being all you can be. Right? It's about recovering from a tower. But that doesn't stop things from coming into your life. Things are going to come into your life. But it feels like good things. Okay, I'm curious to look at that Nine of Pentacles, so we'll do that in a second. We have the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. She's our intuitive queen. I feel like her black cat, she kind of sends out ahead of her and feels the way, but she's someone, she's kind of like the opposite. You guys know I have Gemini moon, but she's the opposite of the air, right? She's more movement. She's action. Taking action. So let's see. Well, look at that with the Ten of Cups under her and Justice. I'm feeling it could be a couple different things. Maybe some of you, there is that split, right? But that doesn't mean life is over. If anything, it's like your guides are saying, sweetie, there are ships that have yet to come in, and you don't want to miss them. I feel like I pull myself up and do what needs to be done, and I feel like that is coming from your ancestor. Let's just say those have crossed over, because some of you are sitting in that Five of Pentacles energy. Maybe you had a business and you had to close it. Can feel horrible, right? All of that. It's like, what the hell? But nonetheless, what happens is, if you allow it, if you go with the flow of it, I feel like, and if you listen to the signs, pay attention to the signs, because clearly you're getting signs too. And I feel like that's why some of you are pulled to this reading, because you're ignoring the signs. So, Five of Pentacles is the wounded warrior, and I can, just because, and the main message is, just because I'm wounded, that doesn't mean I stop, right? Because I'm a warrior. Here is the Empress right next to that energy. Listen, if the Empress lost a business, she will figure it out, and she will do something different, right? She will recreate herself, if that's what she chooses. But it's showing no matter what, even though we start in reverse, we end up right in the type of energy that maybe you wanted to manifest. Truly, though, wanted to manifest. I don't know if I cut these. I don't know if I shuffled. Let's just give them a couple shuffles. This is the Cosmic Tarot. Sorry, I don't mean to keep sniffling. We have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. For some of you, that is, if your question is, should I or shouldn't I? It feels like it's a yes. Could it be that simple? Maybe. Okay, let's start going a little deeper here. You know, it's like I'm looking in through a window, but now I want to walk in the front door. Now I want to be in the energy. We have the Princess, or I'm sorry, we have the Prince of Cups. We have the Wheel. That's destiny, right? That's time. Time keeps on ticking, ticking, ticking. We have the King of Wands. Interesting, because we also have the Emperor. This King of Wands, potentially Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But it kind of feels like you're walking away, potentially, from that energy. Or, you know, for some of you, the Tower could have been like the losing of this gentleman. Let's just say the losing of this gentleman. And look, I mean, it's like, here I am, right behind you. Here I am, right behind you. The Prince of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. It's funny, when I say the water signs, I never say them in the same order. Like, I don't know why. Every other sign I do. Anyway, this is the energy of a cup that's coming to you. Now, it's interesting that it's over the Magician and this Nine of Pentacles. So, is this like a way out? This Prince of Cups, is he bringing this? Because the cup that he's bringing is a cup of emotion, right? So it's going to feel good. Do we trust it? I don't know. I almost feel like this is to help. You know, it's almost like what's going on in the United States government. Like, it's almost like a stimulus package is passed, which is going to help you here. Something is coming your way that's going to help over that Nine of Pentacles. It's going to help you turn it around, and even if that means recreating yourself, but it's going to lead you back to the path of success. We have the Hierophant. You know, that's like, don't give up. Like, don't stop believing, right? Who's that? Don't stop believing or something. Boston? Anyway, what's the Hierophant? The Hierophant's almost looking over this king and at the wheel. It's, to me, it kind of feels like I'm like, almost like I'm over the king. Whether the king is not seeing the Hierophant, I don't know, but I feel like the Hierophant's main goal is this wheel. So, this is your belief system, right? And it's coming over the Three of Wands also. Remember that. It's also looking at this Emperor. So, you know, it can be, for some of you, it's just saying, listen, this gentleman, whoever, is certainly active and certainly sending you signs, and I think is using me to help you realize that, because I am not, like, if they're using me to give you the sign, not using me, you know what I mean, to give you the sign, I feel like I'm just giving you the sign to tell you that there are signs. That's all. So, Hierophant, card of Taurus also. We have Taurus and Aries side by side there. It's funny, I have a 3, and then I have Taurus, Aries, and this King of Wands. So this could be, you know, where there was 3. So I left, right? I left, moved into better energy, higher energy. The Hierophant says, remember your belief system, especially within the Five of Pentacles energy. When you're feeling a little wounded, remember who you are, remember your belief system, remember to pray, remember to ask for help. You have free will, so until you ask, if you ask, you'll receive it. And here's the Prince of Cups, so I feel like Again, even though it's coming from the magician, all the Hierophant and the Emperor all looking at the magician. Almost like, what are they going to create? Right? Like, what are they going to create? What are they going to create? Okay, let's keep going. Well, there's the Nine of Cups again. Nine of Cups now is coming over this Two of Pentacles, also touching the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Look at that. The Emperor is back out again. Okay. Huh. The Ace of Pentacles. So, I don't know what this ace is going to be for you, but I know one thing that it's going to do for you. It's going to turn things around. It's going to turn things around. Now listen, you've got to follow this energy. This isn't about miracles happening. This is about something that's coming towards you, especially in your financial sector and creative sector, whatever that is for you. We know this is guardian angel energy, and I felt, again, the Emperor as, not that he can also be an Aries that's here, but I also feel the energy of, father, big brother, someone I looked up to. And here's his Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like this is what the Prince is bringing in, this Ace. And this is exactly what is needed, is this Ace of Pentacles with this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It's almost exactly what is needed. It's coming right under the energy of destiny. Also, your intuition, paying attention, seeing the signs. It's like, intuitively you'll know if this Ace of Pentacles is for you. You'll know. Maybe you'll even know that, listen, thank you to my father, so to speak. Thank you to helping me to see, to get back in the present moment, to trust my intuition, so that when this ace comes in, and it will, it's showing it will. And what does it do to you? By the way, what's in between the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Cups? It is, you feel good again. I don't know, it's just, and look at this. Here's the Emperor again. So the Emperor is attached to this Ace of Pentacles, but also over the Nine of Cups. One thing we know about the Nine is that's independent energy, right? Solo energy. So, it's almost like this, it's like the father figure. I don't want to say taking credit, but because I feel like this Ace of Pentacles truly feels like a blessing. And I don't know, I just feel like this Emperor had a lot to do with it. Let's just put it that way. And again, you're being watched over. Again, this may be someone you don't even know. This could be your great, 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 great grandfather. Right? They're surrounded in unconditional love. They look at you in unconditional love. They see your woes, and listen, they want to help, right? But I've got to be open to it. So, anyway, wow. And the Emperor is also touching the star. So, is the Emperor in some way helping to bring this star about? We have the Eight of Pentacles. Focus on. It's telling you where to put your focus. Put your focus on your pentacles. Gemini, very seldom do I get a reading like this for you. But this seems important. And granted, there doesn't seem to be talking about love much. But maybe this isn't the time for love. Maybe this is the time for you to think about you, to build yourself up as strong as you can, right? The wounded warrior, right? That doesn't mean go out and fight. That's not what I'm saying. The wounded warrior means even through the wound, I move forward, right? I don't have a choice sometimes. Five of Pentacles, sometimes I don't have a choice in the matter. But anyways, I feel like all this energy points down to you. You. The 8 is about you, right? I have to feel the 8 is self-created. In that energy, it's up to me what I'm going to do with that. 8 of Pentacles. This is where perhaps I'm learning something new, right? But something will grab my attention. This is, I feel like when I'm in the 8 of Pentacles type of energy, it's very creative too, right? It's coming from you. I feel like that's when you get a lot of signs and epiphanies. I know I do. And I always keep a tablet around because like something will just come to me and I know that it's meant for you, or someone out there, and I write them down. So anyways, keep your focus on your stars, but this is being willing to put in the work, right? The 8 is sometimes I got to be the apprentice, right? But I learned very quickly in this energy. I often feel by the time you're done, you are the master teacher. Well, hello, magician. With the 6 of Wands, so victory, right? Victory on whatever it is that victory on whatever it is you decide to focus on, however you decide to see it, right? Now, can I be bad if I decide to see it in a negative way? Yes, it won't create, it's like I can't create this from negativity. It won't happen. It won't get me there. It doesn't match, right? The Hierophant saying, where is your belief system? Where is your moral system? Are you staying true to you? Are you staying true to you? Are you remembering family values? That type of thing. Use that, right? All of that is your wisdom. Some of you may be receiving epiphanies directly from your father or directly from this gentleman. And, and if you can trust and get yourself in the present moment, right? And allow yourself to, how do I get to the 9 of Cups? How do I get there, right? Because it's here twice. Well, I got to go through the 8 of Cups. And the 8 of Cups is dealing with my emotional house. Right? It's when the cups are spilled over and I got to look at those cups and I got to make decisions about those cups. I got to see why why did those cups fall over? Not your fault. Sometimes it is your fault, right? It's just knowing. It's the knowing. So that you can pick those cups back up. Some of the cups you just forget about. And that's what I kind of feel. I feel something like, it feels bad right now, but down the road, it's just like you forget about it because you're heading towards true abundance, but not just abundance, financial, let's say, true creative energy. But here you are with the 9 of Cups twice. Granted, it's not the 10 of Cups, but you know what? In the 9 of Cups, I don't really care because I feel really good in this energy, right? I don't really care. Maybe this is talking about creating from your joy, um, that type of energy. But you definitely, if you reach a 9 of Cups, that means that you took that time to examine the cups that have fallen over, perhaps through your whole life. Perhaps that's the Father saying, maybe I'm one of those cups. Um, one of those cups that are knocked over, but I'm not the same. I'm not the same, right? Anyway, we still have 2 cards here. I didn't even realize that. We have the 6 of Wands. Oh yeah, I did. I showed them. It's weird that I put them face down. So 6 of Wands and the Magician. It's up to me what I create, right? It's up to me what I create. It's like the universe is behind you. As long as you are behind you, right? As long as you are behind you. And, even if you're feeling wounded, you keep moving forward because, and that may be why that Ace of Pentacles shows up. It's almost like the reward for moving through that energy. Destiny is part of that 5 of Pentacles. So destiny is part of whatever felt like that tower, that thing that forced your hand. And And maybe just knowing that, right? Like everything has its time, and it was just that time. Um, I don't know, but wow, victory. And whatever you decide to do, whatever you decide to create, do it from the energy. Use your wisdom. Use your wisdom. Use other people. Use your father's wisdom, your mother's wisdom. Like all that you have gained. Use it. Use your experiences. And for some of you, maybe you're wrapping all that up in one pretty picture and creating something from it. You have that opportunity. Um, some of you, you wanted to have your own business and it just didn't seem to work for you for whatever reason. Maybe you split with someone and, financially, how am I going to do this? Boom. Here comes the Ace of Pentacles. Not only that, but the Ace, and then the Eight of Pentacles over your dreams. Your dreams. So it says focus on that. Focus on that, and that is what you will grow, no doubt. And I think I'm going to leave it there. Remember, you're being watched over. Some of you intentionally, you may not even be a Gemini, intentionally, excuse me, was guided here. I know that. I feel it. And I do feel the energy of be strong. It's coming a lot from a now energy. I pull myself up and do what needs to be done. And so be it. And so be it. Gemini, thank you. I love you guys. Thank you for the beautiful support of my work. Are you tired of me saying that? You probably are, but I'm so grateful that I have to say that. Thank you for the beautiful support of my work, um, my channel, um, me personally. I mean, you guys send me so much love, and I absorb it. I love it. So thank you. I feel like someone sent me some energy to help clear my chest, and it did work. Though I felt starting to come back a little bit. So if that was you, thank you. I felt like it came from someone out there. I just feel like that intuitively. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Um, thank you so much. Happy holidays. Oh, I know what the message was. Isn't it interesting? The last thing I'm going to say. It's saying if financially you're in a pinch, consider making something, creating something with your own two hands, and giving that as a gift. If financially you feel strapped, because you have something, and I feel like you don't understand how someone would appreciate that, right? That it came from your own two hands. So that can be cookies, that can be desserts, that can be whatever, all of a sudden I'm seeing one of those things where you roll them up and there's pumpkin, and I don't particularly like them, but all kinds of things. So I feel like that was a big message. If you're financially strapped, get creative. People will truly appreciate it, and I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Well, this wasn't a very long reading. I feel like it was, but it wasn't. So I don't know. I love you. I will see you mid-month. Bye-bye.